3 things to avoid when on the renal diet plan. The first thing is sodium. The first thing that you should avoid entirely is sodium. So stay away from salt and processed foods, as the majority of these foods have a high sodium content. If you aren't preparing the foods you are going to eat, make sure you buy food that has no added salt on the label. Another thing that you should avoid as much as possible is potassium. Although potassium is healthy in general, for better kidney function and people who are on the renal diet, it is best to avoid this mineral as much as possible. A lot of fruits and certain vegetables are relatively high in potassium, such as bananas, melons, pumpkins, and tomatoes. And the last thing you should avoid entirely is phosphorus. Just like potassium, phosphorus can build up in the bloodstream if kidney function is not ideal, so it is best to avoid this mineral at all costs. Dairy foods, sodas, and white bread are some of the most common foods that have the highest phosphorus content. If you're curious about learning more about the renal diet and how to incorporate into your life, I highly recommend you check out Renal Diet Cookbook, Getting Started with the Right Foods. I put a link to it in the description below.